100 days ago, Sir Keir Starmer had a spring in his step as he led his party back into number 10 after 14 years in opposition. But the transition to government hasn't been smooth sailing, as the Prime Minister admitted in an interview to mark this first milestone.
There is always going to be choppy days, choppy moments. I've been through this before. You get these days and weeks when things are choppy. There's no getting around that. That is in the nature of government. You're under huge scrutiny.
Throughout the election campaign, Labour repeatedly identified growth, not personal tax rises, as the source of funding for their plans. On Monday, they're set to host a crucial international investment summit, where ministers will be trying to attract billions of pounds of capital. But the government has hit rough waters. The Emirati-owned shipping giant DP World, owner of P&O Ferries, was reportedly threatening to pull out and to postpone its £1 billion expansion of the London Gateway port because of the new Transport Secretary's criticism this week.
They're a rogue operator. We're cracking down on the way that they've treated employees. They
Would
will
you
not
travel with P&O Ferries?
No, I've been boycotting P&O Ferries for 2.5 years, and I'd encourage consumers to do the same.
This led to an unusual public rebuke from Sir Keir Starmer.
Well, look, that's not the view of the government. What matters to me is keeping our focus on that inward investment.
The Transport Secretary's position dates back to an incident in 2022 when P&O fired 800 staff over Zoom.
I am sorry to inform you that this means your employment is terminated with immediate effect on the grounds of redundancy.
Management replaced them with cheaper foreign agency workers, in the full knowledge they were breaking some UK employment laws. P&O claim the controversial decision, heavily criticised by the previous government, saved the company and 2,000 jobs. At the time, Keir Starmer was also equally critical.
The way P&O have behaved has been absolutely disgraceful. It makes my blood boil.
So-called fire and rehire practices are a target of Labour's new employment rights bill. But now in government, ministers are learning from this instance that they have to be more careful with their language. Whilst today DP World confirmed their chairman, Sultan Ahmed bin Salaya, will attend the summit, it's been seen as another instance of Labour struggling operationally.
I think the Cabinet will be the first to acknowledge that there is a very significant difference between being in opposition and being in government. And I think in the first 100 days, arguably in the first 6 or 12 months, there's going to be a lot to learn because it's a totally different game. It's 24/7. It's intense attention, not only from the media, but for investors who are looking at every possible sign.
After also running into problems with donations, winter fuel allowance and back office staffing, Labour will be hoping with so many economic headwinds, Monday's investment conference and the budget now only 18 days away will help stabilise their course.